Jai Jagannath, welcome all of you. Let us discuss the term GDP. Every day we come across this particular word in the newspaper and TV, but we do not know what the term GDP means. What is actually GDP? GDP means gross domestic product. Gross domestic product. Gross domestic product. What does it mean? It means the total goods and services produced in a year within the boundary of a country when multiplied with the market price. In other sense, GDP is the total value of goods and services produced in a financial year within a country. Clear? Total value of all goods and services produced in a financial within the boundary of a country. Boundary, the total value of all goods and services produced in a financial year within the boundary of a country. All the goods and produce, every minutes of object, all the things and all goods and services, all types of goods and all types of services, that is multiplied with market price, that is called GDP or gross domestic product. It is the total economic output of a country in a particular time. Total economic output in a particular time of a country. It reflects the real economic picture of a nation. It reflects the real picture of economic health, economic wealth, economic output, and it is used to track the economic growth. Okay? How much economic growth is now at present? That can be known from GDP rate. What is the GDP rate? And from that concept we can know that the economic growth is that amount. Okay? Different concepts of GDP. There are 4 different concepts of GDP. GDP at market price, GDP at market price, and NDP at market price, third PNP at market price, fourth NNP at market price. There are 4 concepts to understand GDP. First is the GDP at market price. GDP at market price is the total value of goods and services produced in a country within its boundary, is expressed in terms of current prices or multiplied with the current prices. Total value of goods and services when multiplied with the current price is called GDP at market price. This concept GDP market price is equal to Q into P. Here Q refers to quantity of goods and services, that is final goods and services. Clear? The final goods and services. Intermediary goods are not taken into account. And price, P means price, the current price. Okay? Next, NDP at market price means when we deduct GDP minus depreciation. It means when we deduct depreciation from GDP is called NDP. Depreciation means the reparation cost of the capital assets. Depreciation means the reparation cost of the capital asset. When the machinery is in running order, when they are some destructed some amount, that they can be repaired, and the cost which is incurred for this purpose is called the depreciation cost. When we deduct the depreciation cost from GDP, then we find NDP, net domestic product. Okay. Third one is GNP at market price. GNP means gross national product. Here national word is very important concept. Gross national product, when we calculate, then we add the earning from abroad with GDP. GDP plus earning from abroad. Abroad is equal to GNP. Earning from abroad, what does it mean? Indians, when residing in foreign countries and they earn some income from their service, that is included in our national income, country's income. When this foreign income is added with GDP, we find GNP. Okay? The last one is NNP. When we deduct the depreciation from GNP, then GNP minus depreciation is equal to NNP. Okay? When we deduct the depreciation cost from GNP, then we find NNP, net national product. Okay. GDP at market price, when we calculate, some elements are taken into account and some elements are not taken into account. Let us discuss in this matter. What elements are included? Including elements. First one, final goods and services. Okay, final goods and services. Goods that are bought and sold. that are bought and sold. Third one, depreciation cost. Depreciation cost. Depreciation. Okay. Which elements are not included? Not included. Not included. What elements? First one is transfer earning. Transfer earning. Earning. Second thing, buying and selling for all things. Buying and selling all things. All things. Third, illegal income. Illegal income. Okay, the important things I am just discussing. Including elements are final goods and services, goods that are bought and sold, and depreciation cost. And are not including part by elements are transfer earning, buying and selling of old things, illegal income. What is transfer earning? Transfer earning means earning from any sources without any labor. Any sources when we earn something without efforting our labor. Suppose old age pension, maternity benefit, widow pensions by unemployed benefit pension, and students scholarship, etc. These benefits they are getting without any special labor they provide. They cannot provide any special labor for all these in earnings, but they are earning from different sources. Okay, transfer earning means the earning without any labor. And buying and selling of old things. When we sell and buy old things, that cannot be included in GDP. Illegal income, the income which is not legal one. Okay, that cannot be also included in GDP. Okay, then actually GDP is two types. One is nominal GDP and another is real GDP. Nominal and real. Nominal GDP, second one real GDP. Real GDP. What is nominal GDP? Nominal GDP means when total produced goods and services are expressed in terms of current market price. Suppose in our country within this particular financial year, when the total value, say total goods and services multiplied by the current market price, but total value and goods are valued in terms of current market price, that is called nominal GDP. What is real GDP? Real GDP is the value, the total goods and services when expressed in terms of the base year price. Base year price, not current price, that is called real GDP. The nominal GDP is not correct for the inflation, but the real GDP is correct for inflation. Okay? Nominal GDP is not corrected for inflation, but the real GDP is corrected for inflation. Then another thing we may discuss, what is base year? Base year means the year in the past within 10 years, not then later, within 10 years, the particular year in which price is very stable, not fluctuated. Okay? In that year, price is basically stable and not fluctuated is called that is base year. And most of when we calculate the price index, we take into account the price of base year, not the current year. Okay? Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.